This is Ashley,
Molly,
Kim,
and
Tehra.
we are four best friends who, by fate, moved into the same cul-de-sac. We talk all things mom, wife, and woman. We are Moms Take 5.
Hi. Did you see me talking earlier, but you could not hear anything? This is season 2, episode 19 of Moms Take 5. We made an executive decision to boot Kim out this week. She will not be a part of us this week, but we'll reevaluate next week. So stay tuned. Today we are talking about 10 bombshell things you might need to hear. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. But first, let's chat updates. You already got the music.
updates.
Updates.
We made it through the first week of summer.
That's right. That's right. We're in it.
Yeah.
We're officially in it. How's summer going for you all? Mark is a teacher. We know this. He teaches science, 7th grade science. And yesterday he's like, all I've done is clean this summer. I'm all, it's your first week. It doesn't even count. He's been working so hard on the house and the yard. We're having our 5-year-old's birthday party this weekend. We're so excited. His birthday's in May, but was it last year or the year before? We started renting an inflatable water bounce house, and he just loves it so much. And he told us this year, Mom, I want to do that again, but I want it to be hot. So we've been like waiting and trying to find a decent day where most people can be there, plus have it be hot. So
Did we miss last week's or last year's too? I don't remember an inflatable thing.
You know? No, I'm pretty sure I have a picture of you.
Okay.
It was red. Because I got like my memories come up. I
Okay.
swear you're in one of them.
Okay. We have to miss
I
because
know.
my girl's birthday's on Monday. She shares it with
Megan,
my special needs sister-in-law. And Megan decided her part of celebrating was going to the pool up in Heber to do a pool party all day. So we will be there.
that'll be so fun. That pool is like a vacation.
It really is so nice.
It's so pretty. Every time we see the pictures, I'm like, oh, that's a nice neighborhood pool.
Well, it's like one of those pools too that's just like so shallow. It just grades
Gradually.
down. Yep. And it doesn't ever, I think the deepest it gets is maybe there's like one swim lane that's maybe 3.5 feet or something.
Oh, that's it?
Really?
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
So it doesn't get deep anywhere.
No.
Oh,
It's kind of wonderful.
that is so nice.
There's a slide and then there's like a little kiddie area.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. That is nice.
Yeah.
A little less worry.
And there's food there. You just order it and they bring it.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Man, see
And
what I'm
really
saying?
good
It's like
fries.
vacation.
I'd like to do that.
Oh, I'm a
I wanna
sucker-
go.
Sucker for fries.
I know.
I am too. I love fries
Right?
so much.
Mm-hmm.
Belinda,
I'm
she
always
said her
down.
kids just started today.
Ooh. How you doing over there,
Welcome
Belinda?
welcome to summer. This week actually went much better than I anticipated. I was so nervous thinking my kids are going to fight all the time, blah, blah, blah. It actually went okay.
Did it?
I mean, Matthew totally is my main instigator, antagonizer. I mean, you witnessed this at the pool today. He just, he is, you know,
He's the oldest.
14. He's the oldest, but like that teenager cockiness, like I don't need to listen to you because I know what I want to do and I'm going to do it no matter what you say kind of
Right.
attitude is hitting. And I am like, okay.
Bro, let me drop kick your ass right now.
Yeah,
Huh?
right?
Show you who's
Because I'm trying to be respectful. Like I'm trying to be kind and be like, just listen the first time. And then there's not really consequences if you just like, hey, stop spraying him in the face or maybe not drag him to the deepest part of the pool. Like, you know, and that's fun.
He's fun. I played tornado, dynamite,
Yeah, I heard you
Lightning.
broke a nail.
lightning, whatever you I did. I said, dude, you broke your mom's nail. You're in trouble. Nails. But it was just fun giving him crap.
Yeah.
You know, and he gives a lot of crap.
He does.
He's definitely like at that age
I
where he's
know.
like, he kept saying, the ball doesn't lie. Like he'd butt in line. he'd be out and then he'd jump back in. The ball doesn't lie. And I'm like, but the player does.
Yeah.
Well, get out.
Yeah. You have to tell him because he won't listen. So
he's fun. Overall, though,
Fun
it was
as a
actually
place.
really fun. They're
He can
just
be-
all
he-
getting to an age where they're fun.
it's fun, but it's also annoying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It happens, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was Noah after the basketball, Chuck?
I don't even
Oh,
know.
Can we
no.
talk about it?
He
Did you get
wrote a note that was like, "I'm sorry, Dad. I just had a really bad day. Blah 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 blah." I'm like, I don't know why. Anytime he gets in trouble, that's like his go-to.
He
I
writes
just
it down.
have I just had a really bad day. Just had a really bad day. I was like, that doesn't excuse bad
Right.
behavior, mister.
Right.
We all have bad days.
Exactly. How do we handle those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you set up the story? Because it was like hilarious, but not.
I wasn't even there.
Oh, can I tell
Matt
it?
Matt had to like briefly kind of, he was mad too. So it was like, I
Yes.
got a really short,
version.
yes.
Well, it was funny because Mark and I both saw Matt's face just immediately, like happy, like all chatty, having fun, and then immediately just go. Like you could tell there was steam. Okay, Matt's has 2 bad knees, right? And
Yes,
they've
his
been-
knees have been giving him grief for a couple weeks, and he's like pretty much limping.
Yes. He was telling Mark and I earlier yesterday, like how sore they are and how
Yeah.
much they hurt. So, so we're all playing Lightning, me and the kids, like just having so much fun. And then I think Matt said something to Noah, not even like giving him crap, but something about the game or something. And Noah chucked the basketball like so hard right at Matt. And it hit his knees. I don't think he meant to hit his knees, but it did. Mark and I look at each other, and then we look at Matt, and Matt's like, you could just tell steam's coming. He's like,
I know that.
You know what I
feeling
mean?
So well.
so same. Like I was like, dude, I feel your pain because that looked like it hurt in addition to already hurting, you know?
He said,
So-
what he said, I don't know what really happened. He said Noah missed the shot,
Oh, yes.
and Matt kind of tried to give it back,
that's right.
but didn't
That's right.
actually like rebound, and Noah got pissed because he got out and said nice rebound or something and threw it at him
That's right.
and with major attitude.
For sure. Oh, it was a hard chuck. It was a hard chuck. Like there was no
Uh-oh.
question.
Yep.
Oh, man. But
That's
dude,
crazy.
Matt handled it so well. Like so well. I mean, and he was pissed, but he didn't overreact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was just like, why would you do that? And
Yeah.
and then Noah like starts walking away. He's like, are you even going to apologize? It's just those parent kid moments where you're like, I swear I could slap you silly, but I won't because I love you, but I'm so mad.
Yeah.
That freaking
Oh.
hurt.
Parenting is not easy.
I know.
Yeah. I am like all nervous because in this podcast I've listened to about, mostly about ADHD kids and stuff. It's like it can be a cause of divorce for reals because there are some parents who feel like they need to discipline, they just have different ways of disciplining.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm like, I hope we can be on the same
Figure
page.
this out.
I think you can figure it out.
You
I'm
can.
pretty sure we can.
You should just say,
but I
I
just,
need you
like-
to listen to this.
Well, I've
Yeah,
brought-
listen
I've
to
brought
it
up the
together.
podcast.
Yeah.
I have brought up the podcast, but we'll see what happens. I've listened to a lot of it, but we did go to the Pride Parade on Sunday. I've been really terrible about being on Instagram like at all lately, so I normally post about it every year, and I didn't get to it, so maybe I'll have to do like a late post, but it's so much fun.
I know. Tell us about it. I want to hear more about it.
So we always go, like it starts at 10, it's downtown Salt Lake, and we always leave here around like 8:30 and then get there around 9 and find a place and then wait for it to start. And this year we were right across the street from like the commentators or the people who like describe each float or each whatever as they walk by.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. They like would play music in between the floats and then, they were like jamming out. It was just so fun. It was so fun. I saw an old friend that I've known from 7th grade. He was like waving at me. And I was like, Jay White, like, do you know that person? He's waving and it looks like he's looking at us. And I was like, wait, no, I know him. Like we're friends like on Instagram and stuff, but I like didn't put it together because I probably haven't seen him since I don't even know when. Like Anyway, so it was fun.
That's
They
awesome.
didn't get me, but,
I know. Did you see where I worked, like our float? I
I
think we had one.
maybe, but I didn't put it together.
Recognize it?
So.
Anyways.
There was lots and lots. There was like 130 or something.
Oh, wow.
Lots of big companies.
I love
awesome.
the boat. I know someone else that I work with shared a video, and it was the same float that you sent to us. with the
Waikiki?
pink- Waikiki, the pink
Yeah.
boat.
So there's this bar, this club, whatever, bar club
Yeah.
downtown that we love. We've gone there. We went there. Wasn't it for your birthday, Molly?
Yeah.
When we did.
No, it was Kim's birthday.
Was it Kim's
Silent
birthday?
Disco.
Oh, it was
That's
Kim's birthday. It was. That's right. I
right.
couldn't remember. I was like, it doesn't feel like it was just recently.
Yep.
It feels like it was farther away. But
Right.
so we went there and we did there was a comedy show, and then there was an all-female cast drag show, and then we did the silent disco, and we had so much fun. I have some other friends that want to go too, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get all of us together.
Yes,
I'm just gonna plan
you
a night,
should.
and we're all gonna go back because
I know.
it's so
It's
fun.
Such a good time.
I was
Yeah.
telling Matt the other
It
day, I was
is.
like, all of us girls could just go and the kids are asleep because, like, the dancing doesn't
right.
start till 11,
It's
12.
true.
And he's like, that sounds miserable.
It's amazing.
No,
I
it's
was
the
like, no,
bomb.
it's the best.
It's
We'll sleep
so
until
good.
6 at night.
Yeah,
we'll have
there
like a
you go.
late nap,
Right.
get up, and then go.
And then go.
Yeah, it's
Serious.
It's a lot of fun. But yeah, their float went by, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you guys. And the Love Loud float. And do you guys know Tyler Glenn? He's from
No.
Neon. He's the main singer of Neon Trees.
Okay.
But
We've talked
he's
about
a
it.
co-founder of Love Loud with Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons, and he was walking with the thing, and I was like, Tyler, I love you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I was like,
Oh.
it makes me emotional I get emotional talking about that kind of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But then like seeing all these people just being like so like in their, I don't know.
Supportive.
It's just, it's so much fun.
I think it's so beautiful.
I do
Because
too.
like it's taken too long
Yeah.
to get to a place where they feel more accepted,
Mhm.
you know, and I don't think we're there even yet, but
Yeah.
it's come so far.
Yeah.
So
I know my brother didn't go. Neither of them. I do. One of my brothers is gay, and I was like, "Are you going?" Like I would, and he was like, "No, I'm not feeling it today." I think he'd gone camping like the night before or something, and he was like, "Okay, all right."
well, you know,
Anyway.
okay, well, be there in
I
spirit.
usually like hanging with them, but they didn't want to join me.
They want to
so.
join you.
Nope.
Oh, let's see. Belinda said in response to her first day of summer,
Mhm.
we're excited. We decided on a hula hoop personal best competition. That's so cute.
I
love
like
that.
it.
That's so cute. Christina, I've been trying to remodel my kitchen with little ones. I'm
Oh.
going to go crazy before summer now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds miserable.
Oh.
It sounds awful.
Any project with kids is hard. It just is.
yeah.
Belinda, my daughter's BF broke up with her right before summer
Oh.
vacation. Jerk. Yeah. What's his name? We'll find him. So she decided she wanted to dye her hair red today. LOL. Yay to summer.
Yeah,
love. That
like
a
it.
girl. That a
Yep.
girl. There's nothing like that
Get it.
rebound like
Right,
new
right.
me.
Look at me.
In your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need you.
Yep.
Kimmy is at a concert.
Yep.
Sarah McLachlan.
Yep.
Good old Sarah McLachlan.
Parting away.
Doesn't she sing the song for the Adopt the Dogs?
I will.
Yeah. Isn't it her?
Yeah,
that
it
the
is
song?
on the
It is.
commercial.
I honestly am not sure I know any other songs.
but that.
Same.
Oh, I
That's
do.
how I feel.
Let's hear them, Tehra.
Hold on.
I know.
I see. I gotta find the first tune, and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
I grew up on Sarah McLachlan with my dad.
Well,
No
There you
joke.
go.
I just
Probably
remember
know.
that infomercial and crying all the time.
That's the
To the
that's all
dogs
I
that are-
remember. I'm sorry,
Adopt
Sarah
the
McLachlan.
dogs.
Don't remember anything else.
What's the rest of her? Hold on. Let's find some song names. I promise I know so much more.
We had 2 camps this summer already. They just finished today. We had volleyball camp for the girls and
Oh,
basketball
yeah.
camp for Noah. And I was telling Ashley, I was like, it was crazy and hectic, but I also kind of liked it. I liked having something for them to do. And they were only like an hour and a half. It's just like the day's so long.
Yeah. So it's nice to
That-
have something to break it
So
up.
it's
break
nice.
it up.
It's
That's
nice
true.
to have a little plan in there. And Emmy's found her new little thing.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
so cool.
She's a pretty good little volleyball player. She's pretty natural. And
Really?
so they gave 2 awards out at the end of this camp. They gave one that was like most improved player, and then they gave one that was MVP. And she got MVP.
What?
Yeah.
So fun.
That
She
is
got a
so
pair
cool.
of sweatpants. She was so excited. She was
in
like,
the arms of yeah,
the
that's
angels
Fly away.
thanks, JY.
She's like, no, thank you.
in this
But she was so funny. She's like, because he was sitting there explaining it. He's like, this is for the person that, showed up and tried hard and was working hard and was just naturally good at volleyball. And she's like, Mom, I knew it was me.
Oh my gosh.
Are you
I was like, oh, you did? You're
That's
just
so
so good
funny.
at volleyball. And she just starts laughing. I was like, you're just the best at volleyball already?
I like that confidence, though.
I know.
Good.
so cute.
That's how I feel with like Matthew's confidence. I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry. Like he's feeling good about
He
himself.
is.
So I don't ever want to shut him down, but sometimes I do have to put him in place. I'm like, you're acting like an asshole. And that you need to stop. Because
No
he'll just come
asshole
in and he'll be like,
policy,
why are you doing
damn
that
it.
that way? Why are you doing that? I'm like, leave them alone.
Yeah, that's
like,
not confidence.
just because they're not doing it your way doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, anyway, just shut him down every once in a while.
Shut it down.
It is. He is. He's looking like a little man,
I
dude.
know, he got a
It's
haircut
weird.
on-
I know.
Tuesday
Yeah.
went Monday, and I was thinking it was like Tuesday, but holy dude, that kid, I swear,
He's looking
literally
like a
went
bro,
to his
you know?
head. Like he's something that. Oh, anyway.
Something
Something
about
about
that
that
haircut.
haircut.
Yes.
He's feeling himself.
I'm
He's like, I look
serious.
good.
He
I
is.
know, he's
It
like,
looks
mm.
good, but he's driving me nuts.
Noah wants a haircut, and I'm like, is it going to be that haircut now
Probably.
that Matthew
Right?
has it? He's his little.
I know.
I know.
They're
He looks
so
up
funny.
to him.
No, I feel
Cute.
hope Matthew's so nice to him, but I'm like, dude, you don't have to be.
No,
that
he,
nice.
he always wants it. He's
Oh,
like
he
happy
does.
to
I
hang
know
out
he
with him.
seems like it, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
He always invites him.
I know.
He's like, Mom, can me and Noah go do this? It's like he didn't even ask Noah if he wanted to. He's like,
know,
hey,
it's
Mom,
true.
can Noah? And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
sure.
Where
What?
did you go? Oh, okay. Are we here?
Are we frozen? What? Is it your internet? I'm stressed.
Anything funny with Van this week, Molly?
Oh, I don't know. He's
Yes?
just- yes.
Which one?
I was telling Ashley that kid knows he's funny already. Like he uses humor,
Yeah.
It's not just like a funny little toddler like doing just toddler stuff. He knows what's funny. And so was it yesterday or the day before? His pants were a little big. Then they got wet. So they're kind of falling down a little bit. And I was like, dude, your butt crack's showing. And he goes and pulls down his pants a little bit more, runs away, and just starts laughing. I was like, and I should have corrected it, but I was just laughing
no. It's funny.
That's hilarious.
extremely hard.
We also did the.
We also walked into the pool. And he didn't even say it to anybody. He just kind of mouthy. He goes, "What's up, brother?"
Yep. What's up, brother?
What did he say in my stories today in the background? He said, "You want to go, bro," or something?
Oh my god.
Or "What's up, bro?" He always says "bro" now
Bro.
because
What's up, bro?
he's the youngest.
It's funny.
They pick up on everything. That's so
Thanks,
cute.
JY.
Video's choppy.
I mean, it
Oh,
looks choppy.
man, it does look choppy.
does.
We're
for
trying to
us.
watch it. It's a little delayed, but I don't ever know if it's.
Just us.
Yeah,
or-
I don't know.
What do we do?
Chop,
Tell
chop,
us.
chop, 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 chop,
I'm trying to think if there's anything else this week.
No, it's a little frozen. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, Kim. Turn it
She's
down.
not even here.
Turn it down.
That's awesome. I'm trying to
Concert plans. We were talking about that, right?
think. I wish I was going to Imagine
Matt's
Dragons,
going to a
guys.
million.
Yes, Matt is going to Million concerts. We have AJR, which is like I'm so excited for that concert.
JY? AJR?
Yeah, I think it's June 17th. I don't know. I have it in my
I
calendar.
don't even know who they are.
Oh, snap. Look at that calendar.
Wait, that's the 18th.
You guys, she got
I
her
don't know,
skylight
maybe-
thing, and she had to go through and fix up her
Oh,
calendar.
it's July. It's July 17th.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my skylight calendar, which is awesome. But I also just had all of our family events on one calendar that I shared with Matt, and I wanted a color for every person. So I had to go change my calendars up so each event can reflect whose event it is. So
Yeah.
it looks very organized on my skylight.
Do you like it?
Yes, I really do. And then today I did a new form of chores because you can put them on the skylight and they can check them off as they go.
Mm-hmm.
Anything new, it's gonna work good for a while. So
Yeah.
we'll see how long it lasts. But I was giving them just like small little things to do, but I decided each week they're each gonna get their own area to be in charge of.
I like
So
that.
like Noah's got the kitchen, one of the girls has the living room and the hallway, and then the other one has the mud room and the bathroom. So those are their areas. So part of their chores is picking up that area.
Right.
And then they have their other ones like make bed, clean room.
Yeah.
But they got right to it this morning. I think
so nice.
Noah is my very responsible one. I think he thrives with like responsibility and kind of being independent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been able to leave him while we go to volleyball camp, which is just weird that I have a kid that I could just leave at home.
So nice.
Yeah.
Because he's still sleeping usually. And I'm like, okay, like you have your way to get a hold of me. But he called me like right when he woke up. He's like, most of my chores are done already. He's like, I'm going to walk Morty. He sent me a picture of Morty out on a walk. He's like, Morty's looking styling. He was like texting me back and forth. I was like, this is cool. This is cool, but weird.
Right.
Real weird. But I think he was loving it. He just kept texting me. He's like, I got this done. I got this done. I came home with his kitchen was all
so nice.
It was pretty awesome.
Like, how do I have
Good
a
job,
kid that's like
dude.
hitting this level
I
of
know.
responsibility and
My
independence?
my kids have, the younger two have Stay Sharp packets.
Mm-hmm.
It's not been a problem once.
Really?
I told them, I'm like, hey, your packets. Jack gets up, he comes out, eats breakfast, he goes back and brushes his teeth, he comes and he gets started on his packet. Like Ava gets to it immediately. It doesn't take long if they just get it done.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're in there from like, I don't know. Ava has, like 10 minutes of math, 10 minutes of keyboarding on the computer, and then it's like reading fluency takes 2 minutes. Math facts is literally a 2-minute timer. Sometimes she wants to do it a couple times, and then 20 minutes of reading. Like it's not a lot, especially if they just whip it out real fast. It's nice. Matthew has nothing. I'm trying to get him a job. I saw Christina said, my daughter told her dad, is what going to get a job so we can quit our job and be home and have tea parties. Okay.
Aww.
She's going to go get a job. Okay. Or no, her dad.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Like her daughter's going to get a job so that her dad can quit. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I'm trying to get Matthew a job.
How's it going?
We were trying to get look up places that we would enjoy him being
Yeah.
at, like as an excuse to go visit. Like,
yeah.
this
Ice
is
cream?
Rita's.
Rita's is delicious.
I DoorDashed that today
Yep.
because I find an excuse to get it because Matt doesn't like
Very
it. So I
nice.
was like, hey, ladies, do you
Yep.
want some Rita's?
And I did.
Si, señorita.
So he's applied there because I heard they're franchised, and I've heard that some of them will hire at 14. So we tried there. We haven't heard anything back yet. And then also at Quench It, because who doesn't want like soda?
Soda
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Agreed.
So we'll see.
I've been
'cause
getting a special soda often
Yeah.
lately. I love it's like the Holy Grail. It's so delicious. It's it's so good. It's like sparkling water, raspberry puree. Oh, look.
IT
Yes,
is here.
thanks. IT has arrived.
Scared me. All I saw was a person out there. I was like, oh my gosh.
Who's coming? Anyways, lime. It's so good. It's so freaking good.
It sounds delicious. I like lime.
Working.
Oh,
Don't worry, we're still here. Blackout. Glow
Yeah.
sticks.
Okay.
Get the glow sticks out.
we're
Trying
here.
to think of anything else that.
I know. Have you noticed how hot it's gotten?
Yeah, it was 90 today.
Gosh, it was.
With the
I
pool, it
know.
was like
Pool was
you
hot.
had to
Was
be
it?
in the pool.
Come here. Come here.
Hi.
Closer.
You had to be like in the pool, or your feet were on fire on the concrete, or you couldn't sit on the beds because they're like a dark brown and they will fry your tush
Yeah,
right
they
off
were
if
hot.
you don't lay a blanket or towel down first.
I thought I liked
Was it
those
hot?
chairs until today.
They're
They were
comfortable, but
real
they're hot. Yeah. They're really hot. Oh, Matthew had
I
his
know.
first date.
Oh yeah.
That's right. He
Forgot to tell you guys about that. So he has a friend from his old school that he hasn't seen for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And they've kind of messaged back and forth over the last 2 years, but they finally like got together. They had been boyfriend, girlfriend for like
Back in grade
2
school.
years of school.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what that means. That's like, it was like fourth, fifth, and part of sixth graders. Anyway, it's so crazy. But they went and watched a movie. Then they walked around the shops, and then it's just so funny.
I know.
It's so weird.
It's another phase of like, is my kid really at
Yeah.
dating age now?
Yeah, we all stared at him and we were like, when he got home, John and I were like, so, like, anything? And he's like, oh my gosh, you guys are so weird. We're like even a handhold. He's like, no. No.
Shut up,
And
guys.
I was like, so no
right?
kisses and anything? He's like, no. He's like, I would totally tell you guys. Like, that's an achievement. I'm like, okay.
Today was 103.
Oh, yikes.
Holy moly.
That's
I'm
like
not
you've
ready
got to
for
be in
that.
a pool. Like that's it.
Yep.
Water or nothing.
Yep.
We've already been to the pool twice.
Oh, we've been a few times, I feel like.
I feel like the summers before I haven't taken advantage of it because of having Van. Like it was just too much of a pain.
Totally.
And
You're super
luckily,
little.
like today, he was kind of like cautious when we went earlier this week, but
Mhm.
today he was good. He was good to go. He
It
jumped
took him a
off the
minute.
edge.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Did you do the puddle jumper?
Yes.
It made a difference.
Yep. He
Dude.
He swam by himself for quite a while. Actually, half the time he was like, "You let go of me. You let go
Let me
of
see
me." I was like, "Okay."
That's really cute.
That's the trick with young ones. Get a puddle jumper. Oh my word.
I know.
There's so much more. I don't know what it is. They just feel so much more
Well, and you were
secure or whatever.
Yeah, and you were saying like you went to a training thing and they said not to do puddle jumpers, so she was
So
all
my-
nervous.
Yeah.
I've been terrible with pools all since my kids were little because my two oldest did that infant swim rescue.
Swimming. Yeah.
So they were like 18 months old, and the instructor just scared me. Like, you can't have them in anything else but a life jacket. If they have those puddle jumpers, they learn to float like this, and then they don't know how to move their body like how they're supposed to, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, so I don't, when my two youngest were young, I rarely went to the pool because I was like, how am I supposed to handle? She even said, like, if we're swimming, no life jackets at all because they're
Really?
like in the middle of learning how to swim.
Which
So I just avoided the pool at all costs.
I get, but you
You're
still
like,
want to keep them safe.
avoid
I know.
danger.
Yeah.
Avoid-
Yeah.
I know. That's like one of those things. I mean, look, I want my kids to really, really learn how to swim. I really do. Because it does scare me. But it's like one of those things. It's like, yeah, that all sounds great. But then you're a parent,
Yeah.
especially of multiple children.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you've got babies and older ones, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep them alive.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
my first goal.
Yeah.
So
And
Puddle-
keep my sanity.
puddle jumper it is for now.
Yep.
We'll get there.
And Lucy's been not wanting a life jacket. She's been doing pretty dang good, but of course it's like trying to keep track.
Right.
Ugh, it just makes
She
me
was,
nervous.
She was good.
She was good.
She did good. Freya is so tan. That girl gets like brown like in a day.
Instantly.
She's so olive. She got a little bit red on her back, so I put sunscreen on. But Mark and I were like, look how friggin' tan you are already. It's insane. She's got the most beautiful skin.
I feel like Van already has the like bleached out. I mean,
The blonde. Yeah.
he's
Very
pretty
blonde. Yeah.
light
Light.
to begin with, but I think it's even gotten already a little bit blonder somehow.
That's cute.
The sun, man. It was cute. On my lunch break today, I came upstairs and like planted flowers in the backyard. And we put the sprinkler underneath the tramp
Mm-hmm.
for Rock and Freya or Zeta. They were having the best time. It was so cute.
I love that.
Seeing them like jump and Rock kept like soaking his face in it and Zeta's little feet like, oh my hell. You know those little moments where you're like, I'm going to remember this.
Yeah.
That's how I was having that. Like
Yeah.
that moment watching
Yeah.
them play.
Core memory.
Core memory. It was the cutest thing.
I was looking back at pictures. You know when you do that when they're all asleep.
Yes.
But I went
Yeah.
I went pretty far back, and I was like, man, our family's so cool. I was just like looking at all of our little adventures and
It's so
pictures,
fun.
and it's like you could just feel the love in the
Mm-hmm.
stupid
Yes.
pictures. And I was like,
Yes.
oh. And then I went to Matt. I was like, I thought I would never say this. He's like, what? I was like, but I want to go to Disneyland again. We just went. I was like, that was back in February. It's like,
June.
no.
It's June, Matt.
It's been a
Time
couple
to go
months.
again.
Well, because when I was there, I was like, I don't get how people do this like every year,
Really?
like a lot. Like, I don't know. It just seems like to do the rides over and over again.
yeah.
But
But now you're
after I
ready.
looked at the pictures, I was like, oh, they were all having so much fun. Well, let's go back.
Honestly, I've told Mark this. I'm like, I bond with our kids the most when we go do things like that.
Well,
Because
yeah,
I
it's
just
new
feel like-
adventures with them.
Yeah. Well, even Lagoon.
We've been
Like,
multiple times, and it's a
yeah,
good time.
It's like you disconnect from everything else
Mhm.
and you're just focusing on having fun together.
Yeah.
You know, it's my favorite. I
Yeah.
actually looked at Disneyland tickets 2 nights ago. I really want to get it planned.
Mhm.
I did look at the Disneyland hotel just for fun. Shit balls. Are you kidding me? I was like, who? Okay, the Kardashians can stay here. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Like, what in the
It's so
hell?
expensive.
It's so expensive.
I think it was gonna be 15 to 18,000 for my family.
Yeah.
Holy dude.
No big deal.
Yeah, just jump change.
I can do that.
No.
You can not eat for a year. It's fine.
Seriously.
Like, it's so crazy.
That is nuts.
But I want to go.
I
Yeah.
know.
And I want to do Carlsbad. I want to do the Legoland Hotel. I'm like
Oh,
so
that would
stoked
be
to try
fun.
that.
We didn't stay in the hotel. I think Kim did,
Kim
right?
did,
She
yeah.
did.
She said
liked
it was really
And
fun.
so did our other neighbor, and they both said that
Oh.
was like more exciting than Legoland.
Oh, we
so I wanna
we loved
stay there.
Legoland.
Did you?
Yeah, our kids were like the perfect ages. Though.
Our kids liked it too.
Mhm.
I feel like mine would be at a good age for
Yeah.
it. You know?
I think so.
Is
Oh,
it because
really?
they're watching a movie in the theater room?
Guys, are we still choppy? Is it annoying?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, man. Our IT guy says we can fix it, but we have to, quit and restart?
It's just gonna be really hard to post it on Spotify on Monday.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Why? Ches said, here I'm in Australia. It's a lot of things parents do because of heat. And we all live near the coast. We start them a few months. What
Probably
does it say?
the infant
Yeah,
swim.
learn to
Ah,
float,
for
yeah.
swimming, to learn
Yeah.
to float and not. I know.
Infant survival
Yes.
swim, whatever.
Mhm.
I thought about putting. Sorry, I was just trying to talk while you
Yeah.
figured it out.
I don't know.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I went to those infant ones when I signed Freya up for lessons. She was like 2.5, and I thought about putting rock in, and watching it, I was like, I can't. Like, it just broke my heart.
I
You
had
know, it's
one
so
kid that
hard.
cried almost every day,
Really?
and then I had one that just didn't care at all.
Mhm.
What do you mean? Did you teach him?
No, at the infant survival swim.
Like you were just watching, or you were teaching? What?
No, my kids.
I know, but
Oh,
were you in the?
yours. I thought
Yes.
you saw someone.
No, the
Oh.
two that did it.
Yeah. Was it hard? See, it's like
It was terrible, especially
can't do
because
it.
my firstborn was the one that cried the whole time, and you know, when it's the first, you're like,
Yeah,
oh, don't make him cry.
Yeah, they're like.
I mean, all of them, yes, but the first especially.
It's true. It's so true. What do you think? Should we restart? Should we try it?
What do we do? We'll just keep it on here
All right.
because I don't
Be
know.
choppy.
I'm just
Here's-
nervous about the
I mean, we're dropping followers, so I don't know.
No,
I don't
that
know if
happens.
it's affecting
That's normal.
our followers. I mean, viewers.
They're going to bed.
Like, we're out. Forget this. Okay. Should we get into our topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Shooting from the hip on this one. Found what I
Wait.
wanted to do and then I lost it.
Yeah.
Yep. From the pits. my apologies.
Yeah,
From the
it's like
tits.
that's the wrong place.
Not the hip.
Okay. So this is 10 bombshells you might need to hear. Why it's titled 10 bombshells, I don't know, but let's get into it.
Okay.
Here we
Do
go.
it.
Let's drop those bombs.
Bombs. So I'll read one. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Pass it down.
'Kay.
Keep going. Number 1. You can't control your emotions, but you can control your reaction to them. Do you guys agree?
Absolutely.
Yes, I do agree too.
I tell my kids that all the time. Like, feel your feelings, but we can only, like, you don't hit out of as a reaction, right? Like,
Yep.
you can go take a minute and cool down or whatever, but yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
You're allowed to be angry,
Yeah.
but you can't hit your
Yes.
sister.
Yeah.
Totally. It says, don't try to change the way you feel. Instead, embrace the feelings, even if they're not good. Try to understand them and act accordingly. Don't freak out. Don't let them crush you. Just work out the best course of action and implement it.
Yeah.
Always easier said than
I was
done.
gonna say that's one of those things
so much. Yes.
that makes sense. Yeah, like we should do that,
Uh-huh.
but is it always
What-
easy?
But
No.
how? Yeah.
Right?
Give me the how.
Yeah.
Teach me. I'm 36, but I need to be taught how to
Right?
do
Yeah.
that.
Practice. What do you guys do? Anything like for yourselves to help check yourself in those situations?
Sometimes I just have to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I do anything.
Sometimes I react, and then I'm like, well, shit. Okay, well, there's
Yeah.
I
that.
messed up. I'm sorry.
I'd say
Yeah.
sometimes I react and then I have to apologize because I reacted poorly.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I think that's a big portion too, is owning up to
Yeah.
whatever mistake you have for anybody, for yourself, kids, spouse. I feel like Mark and I are getting a little better at, like, if one of us, we can tell one of us is about to break, the other one of us, like, enters. Like, hey, I was just, do you need a minute? Or, can we talk about it? Yeah. When we're home, when we're both home, right? It's always easier when you're both home, but that's something I've noticed, I feel like. And then it's kind of helping us, whoever's like the parent that's about to break. Okay, go take a minute, I
sometimes get frustrated.
I sometimes say that, but I don't think I say it nicely. I'm like, you need to. You're out.
Oh, yeah. Tapping out.
Get out.
Oh, I've done 100%. 100% that's been me. No doubt.
Well, like when I'm the person that's about to or losing my shit already, like if JY were to come in and be like, because he's come in and been like, okay.
He's been in that picture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Dun, dun, dun,
We're back.
We're back.
A quick break. Do you remember your first time podcasting? This is kind of what's happening right now.
I know, that's us.
If my kids do it, I acted like
them to show them how they were acting. Yeah.
I don't know if that works, Christina. I'm going to be honest, but I've heard people doing that.
Yeah.
I've done it before. It doesn't usually work.
Totally.
No. They're usually like, it makes them more frustrated.
Totally. And it can be kind of funny sometimes.
Our thing went black, so we can't see.
Are we still on, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Bombshell number 2. If a relationship is difficult, it's not the one.
No, I disagree.
Let me read it. Make sure.
Yeah, let's tell me more.
Every relationship requires some compromise. A healthy relationship involves growing and improving together. It won't always be easy. However, if it's always hard, you're always arguing, it's not the one.
Oh, sure.
Don't try to convince yourself the person is right for you. If you need convincing, then it's not right. It's better to be alone and working on yourself than holding yourself back for something that will never take you forward.
Sure.
Wow. What's sound advice? Say, I told you I had a good one earlier. This is a little random. This was a panic of like, I guess we're doing this.
We got to find something.
Right? I will say this, though. During my dating life, long time ago, so glad that's not my life anymore. But I do remember my aunt, and they have like a really cute marriage, her and her husband. They always have. She's like, love shouldn't be hard. Not to mean it doesn't take work.
Mm-hmm.
Like every relationship takes work, right?
Sure.
Like, girl, you change, situations happen. It always takes work, but it shouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
Like loving each other and finding joy together should be easy.
Yeah.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Accepting something doesn't mean you have to like it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
You will save yourself so much turmoil when you learn to accept some things won't change, even though they're wrong. Yeah, like not being able to afford the Disneyland hotel. That's right. That
John
makes me
that.
mad.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Learn not to bother yourself with the injustice of certain situations that are out of your control. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to say, okay, it's out of my control. I don't like it, but it is
like
what it is.
I think that's a big one. I'm trying to like help teach our kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's huge.
Because I think that obviously they're kids and they sometimes react really largely to most things, but
yes.
learning how to accept things you cannot control.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
control your
Matt.
controllables,
See?
things you can't control.
Yep. That's Matthew all the time. He's mad about everything that Ava and Jack do. Everything they do, it bothers him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they're not hurting themselves or someone else, let it be. Like walk away if it's bothering you that much. Yeah.
Exactly.
You can control your feelings towards it.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Radical acceptance is I can't read that. Something.
The heart blocks it.
Yeah.
But it can make your life.
It's a what? Oh, it's a bitch.
Ah.
But it can make your life a lot easier. Yes.
So true.
Radical acceptance.
So true. And I feel like when you get like hyped up and bothered by something, then you're just like affected by it for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for what point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brushing it off, you know, choosing your battles. All right. Number 4, if you don't get along with someone, don't assume you're the problem. Guys, this is so bad. I'm sorry.
But don't assume you're not the problem, though, either.
True, right?
You know, because maybe you are. We don't know.
Exactly. I feel like there could be two things.
Yeah.
We're going to turn this like around,
'Kay.
make this shit better, I hope. Okay. I used to... Oh, wow. And there's even typos. What is
I
this?
know.
What's happening?
The last one I read was kind of difficult
Goodness
because there were typos.
I used to be such a people pleaser. I wanted people to like me. If someone didn't like me, I would go to great lengths to try and win them over. I wish I hadn't bothered. If someone doesn't like you for no good reason, then that's their problem. Don't make it yours.
Sure.
'Kay.
Agreed. And
That I love.
yeah, and I've said it multiple times. There's going to be people that like you and people that don't. Like, you have your circle. Why do you need the acceptance from more people? Like,
That's
you
true.
have the acceptance. You have the love from
Yes.
your true friends. If people don't like you, so what?
I think
Yep.
that's something that's important to learn while you're young, though. Like I said something either to Matthew or Ava recently. Because I was like, because someone said something. I think it was Ava. Because I think someone said something to her. And I was like, well, not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone's going to like me. We're not going to like everybody. It doesn't mean we get to be mean to someone or vice versa. But
Right.
anyway.
I wish
So true.
that could get through kids' heads. I don't think that does.
No.
Like, the whole, like, popular and, like, why is that even a thing?
I
No,
know.
I know.
I
Little
know.
clickies and
Yeah.
It drives
yeah.
me nuts.
I know, me too.
I know. I do. I know we've talked about this too. Like that, if you don't show up as your genuine self, like you're failing you first off. You know what I mean? You're failing you because no one wants to look in the mirror and think, oh shit, yeah, I said I like this, but I don't. But I was
Yeah,
just trying to
sure.
be cool and like get people to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish kids could, I don't know. We could just
Right.
show up our best
Yeah.
and ourselves all the time so
But
that
I mean,
they hopefully
I think
become
it-
more comfortable doing the same.
Yeah, I think it took me till I was, like, 30 to
Yep.
finally realize, like,
Yep.
just what I said. Like, I have people that like me. They're my good friends. I don't need... I'm not going to act a different way to win all these people over. I'm much happier just being myself.
Yep.
And having these people that love me for who I am.
Yeah.
100%. There's nothing that feels better than that. I feel like us four, you know, when Kim's here, we all are like unique in our own way, but we all show up as who we are.
Yeah.
And we've like found this connection
Yeah.
because of that, you know, and it's so cool. I even look at that at work, like myself and the rest of us leaders, all so unique and like show up so differently. Like one, he's like extremely eccentric and outgoing and he's hilarious and like he's just adored for it. You know what I mean? And then there's another who's very stoic and like more serious most of the time, more dry, and they're totally loved for it, you know? And you guys know this, I throw around like Gucci and like baddies and babs and like all that.
Yeah.
They've been so freaking cute. They're like, I really adore you for these things. Like they're like, we're going to start taking notes on the like words that Tehra uses. And there's nothing, those moments of like, you're just being you. And then people are recognizing it and you're like, holy shit, that is me. And you guys are like complimenting me for it. Like, it feels good to show up as you and be accepted as you. And that's how you know I'm with my people.
Yeah, I'm with the right people.
Period. You know?
Okay, Justine had said, P.S. I use the emotional regulation zones with my kids. It helps them categorize what they're feeling in a safe, healthy way. Yeah.
I need to research that.
I don't know what that is. I want to know more.
Christina says, my grandma would tell me if they don't like you, that's their problem, not yours.
It's true.
It's very true.
Yep.
And Belinda, my favorite quote is, those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
I love that.
Yeah.
I gotta wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reading it and I'm like,
Those who
it took me a
mind
second. That's why I was
don't
quiet.
matter.
it
for a
was
No.
in
second.
the pool.
I get it.
It was
who
hot.
matter
But it was
don't
like,
mind.
if the way you're acting bothers them, then like F them. But
Yes.
if they don't care, anyway.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's like,
But if they don't care about then they matter.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
they
Okay, yes, okay.
accepting you for who.
Yes, as long as you're
Got
not
it.
an asshole. Like, if you're an asshole, you got some shit down, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're just being like just yourself, minus an
Yourself.
asshole,
Don't
be
be
yourself.
an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop trying to make everyone agree on something when everyone needs to agree. The least agreeable person holds all the cards.
Yes, it's fun.
Whoa, let me read that again. Stop trying to make everyone agree on something when everyone needs to agree. The least agreeable person holds all the cards. So they hold the power if you... Okay. Of course, This isn't always an option. When possible, take the majority and move forwards. Move forwards.
Move forwards.
Just go ahead and move forwards.
Yep.
If you're agreeing to least agree, to disagree. I agree to disagree.
We'll link
With
this
the
podcast.
cards.
We'll link this,
website
article.
for
I'm
you.
sure you're stoked to read more.
Belinda said, good thing I'm not drunk right now. 'Cause even that was confusing to me. That one.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
This one?
Yeah.
Bombshell
I know.
dropped.
Woof. What a bomb that was.
I do have a problem. I am like a peacemaker. So I do need to be better with that. Like, so the first part was like, stop trying to make everyone agree on something.
Yeah.
It's like, no, but here there's like, anyway, I feel like a go between sometimes. Like, and I need to stop doing that.
I
Doesn't
just know that
Yeah.
people aren't going to change their minds just because
That's
you're
true.
arguing with them. Like,
That's
I see
true.
people on the internet
matter. All the time.
arguing about politics or religion, or I'm like, no one is getting anywhere.
Right.
You're not changing his mind because you're sitting here arguing with him, and you're
Right.
not changing. It's like,
Yeah,
wow,
Right.
that is a big waste of time.
it is.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
Scroll
is
on.
influenced by a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I
no
am.
one usually wins by a fight, right?
Yeah.
Like a healthy, constructive conversation, sure, that could open some doors. But
yeah.
fighting and
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't like talking. I don't like communicating. I really suck at that. You've been here for a minute. You know that. Okay, number 6. Claim your space in the world. Sometimes we feel...
That
got me, I know.
it's fun watching ourselves too. We
I
gotta
know.
see it.
It's delayed.
It's
It's
delayed.
delayed.
Slow motion. Okay.
So funny. Sometimes we feel inadequate, like we are not worthy, like we don't belong, like we don't deserve. Forget it. You were born. born.
you wear.
You were born. Yeah. You were born. You're here. Claim your space.
Baby, you
Claim
were born
it.
this way.
I
You
freaking
know-
love that song. That's one of our most
God bless
favorite
whoever wrote
pride
this
songs.
shit. They were trying to do good
They
in the
were trying
world.
to.
They
were trying to
do
claim their
good.
space.
This must have been
They
like
were.
translated from a different language.
And
I
they,
feel
yeah, they're like,
because
damn it, I can't spell, but I can write.
they were using Google Translate. It didn't work.
Just look up Lady Gaga's "Baby, You Were Born This Way."
Cool.
You just take that word for word. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Your job
Drop
is a way.
a bombshell.
Number 7, bombshell.
Okay.
Your job is a way to make money. It's not your identity.
Well,
I full on disagree with that from the get-go, but we can continue. I think especially for me, this is something it took me a really long time to understand. I'm a professional ballet dancer. I started training at age 8. I left home at 10 years old to train vocationally. Okay. Started university at 16. I left my home country at 18. I have always thought of myself as a ballet dancer. I always thought that's how people saw me. It took me a really long time to realize people see Alfie. There's a massive freedom when you separate.
her, the ballet
This is the
dancer.
lady that wrote it, and she's
Jeez.
telling a story. There's a massive freedom when you separate life from career.
Sure, to an extent.
Yeah, I actually take whatever I'm investing my time in personal. I'm going to be real. Like if I'm going to put that much time and effort into something, it's got to mean something to me.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Look, my job means nothing if I'm not a good wife and a good mom and have self-care. Like it has to be well-rounded. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
But if my job is only there to make me money, I don't believe that people are motivated by money. I really don't. Don't get me wrong. Money's great to have and it's fun to use it. But I doubt that's the motivation. I think that's just the natural result of doing something you enjoy or find passion in. And then that obviously it's extremely rewarding to get that paycheck.
Sure.
You know, so I
I do think some people are strictly motivated by money and
you?
probably sit day to day in a job that they're miserable and super not passionate about. Because I think some people end up stuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I do think it's important to feel a connection, to like what you do, but it doesn't have to make up who you are.
totally. Yeah. I think it's a piece of you,
Yeah.
you know?
I kind of hate when people are like, "Oh, being a mom is not your only identity." I'm like, "Well, that's my biggest identity
It
and
is
what I'm
huge.
like the most proud of."
Sure.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
why should I not be proud of being a mom?
Yeah.
Or people that are like, "I'm just a mom." Like, you're not
Yes.
just a mom.
Like
Like,
that.
that's,
Remove the just,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
it's such a critical, and it's powerful. I
Yeah.
don't know. Or like the people that argue that being a stay-at-home mom is like not, or I don't know. You know, the feminists sometimes will say, oh, these women are staying at home, they're not getting a job. I'm like, being a mom's one of the hardest dang jobs ever.
Oh, the most hard, one of the hardest,
and one of the
underpaid.
most like powerful.
Yeah,
like, we are raising humans.
We're
Yes.
keeping them happy.
Like, how is that not powerful and just awesome?
I'm gonna make a list of all the things. You know, like I'm what's it called? A CPA? Is that what it's called? You know?
No.
That does taxes?
No, not taxes. Like the budget. You know, I'm
Like
a
the CEO, like
yeah.
the CFO,
Sure.
and
Count.
I'm all
yeah,
of it. The
100%.
accountant. Person.
Yes.
What is that? The top person that takes care of all the accounting.
CFO, I think.
Yeah. I'm that. I'm like the stalker of all things. I'm
You're a
I'm everything.
therapist.
I am a therapist. I'm a nurse. I'm a
Taxi driver.
Yeah.
totally. All the things.
everything.
Okay, hold on.
Belinda had a very important question. Did you?
Yeah, I
say
saw. That's why I was
ballet
laughing when
or
you were talking.
belly
I
dancer?
giggled and I was like, I hope she doesn't think I'm giggling at her because I was laughing at the
I
question.
heard belly dancer.
It was
too.
ballet.
It was ballet, but ballet makes it even better.
It's just I don't make a
Christina,
lot being a nurse, but it was my dream. So heck with the money. Yeah. See,
see,
some people have a passion and they get to do what they want. Like, but some people I think just get stuck and then it really is like they have to make so much money and they just do their job because they have to.
Yeah,
But
right.
I think it's great if you if you can feel connected and you like have a passion for it. That makes it even better.
I think
right?
everyone deserves that. To
Yeah.
be honest, you spend at minimum 40 hours a week
Yeah.
doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, you
Deserve
like
to
it.
find something you love and are happy with. And again, I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but not if you try. I
Yeah.
really think if you put your mind to it and you keep
You can find
trying and
something
you
that
build
you-
to whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Mark.
see. I was a stay-at-home dad for 2.5 years, and it was so hard, mentally and physically draining. Yep, he was. With our first, it's not for the
Faint of heart.
faint of heart. Thank you.
Okay, number 8. Will worrying about it change the outcome? If the answer is yes, keep worrying.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Which it's never.
Never
Worrying
heard this
about it is
before.
never
Yes.
gonna change your. Yeah.
This one is self-explanatory, but a powerful reminder. Don't suffer something twice. Often the thought of something is worse than the reality. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very true.
Plus, stress hormones are not good for you.
Ooh, I forgot
Yeah.
to tell you this, guys. This was kind of cool.
What?
Tell me. Ooh.
Ooh. So I was stressed. This is what reminded me.
Yeah.
I had I did my first webinar
Oh, right.
as like the guest speaker.
yeah.
Yes.
And it was about going viral. Now what? But the cool, that was cool. It was my first experience, but I was definitely nervous, mostly about like the tech part of it. Because it's all like Zoom. I don't do
Connecting.
Zoom or
Yeah.
all that stuff. So Matt definitely had to help me with that. But the cool part was Matt was emailing something from that company, and he got an email that had my face on it.
Yeah.
He got an email back, and the bottom tag was my face about the webinar.
I saw that he posted
Get
that
out
on
of
Yeah,
his
here.
he was like, "That's my wife."
Yeah. How
Like,
awesome
that's
is
cool.
that?
So cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Super jealous.
Like
Okay.
how ironic. You're
I
like,
know.
look at this connection.
Yeah.
This
I know.
full circle.
I know, but I was so worried about it. But it was so true. It wasn't bad at all.
No. I know. Most
Look at
things.
that.
And worrying about it isn't going to help at all.
No,
It's
I
just
did
gonna
wake
make your
up at
belly more
1
upset.
and 3:30 thinking that, or dreaming that I missed a run through that was happening at midnight. And in my head, as I was laying there sleeping, I kept dreaming. I'm like, I'm getting these emails that are saying, you know, you're missing this opportunity. They're not going to allow you to do it tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I was like, I know that's not reasonable. I know there's not a run through at midnight tonight.
Yeah.
Why do I keep? And so I've been putting my dang phone in the bathroom. So when my alarm goes off, I actually get up to go work out.
Right.
I had to get up twice to go make sure I was not missing a run through at midnight
Oh no.
at 1 o'clock and 3:33.
Pretty funny.
That's isn't that the worst when you have a big like whatever you're doing the next day and you can't stop thinking about it. You
Yes.
can't sleep. You're nervous.
Well, the best was like at first I fell asleep pretty good. I was like, wow. Like I remember even thinking like, oh, I must not be that nervous. Like I fell right asleep.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I had
You were up
terrible
multiple times.
dreams that I was missing part of it, and they were so realistic. But at the same time, I kept arguing in my head. I was like, no, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Right.
Why would they do a run through at midnight? And
Yeah.
then
Right.
that just kept me going. I was like, just go
Just
check your
replaying.
dang phone.
Right. Everything's fine. Just let me sleep. I do. I still, like, if I'm, like, presenting in a bigger form, I'll, like, my palms will get sweaty. My knees weak. Arms are heavy. You know what I mean?
I don't have to do
Mom
that.
spaghetti.
Yeah. Mom spaghetti.
Oh.
Okay.
Erica said.
But lean into it. That's what I was going to say.
Oh.
I lean into the nerves. I do.
Oh.
Just freaking lean into it. Let's go. Because 80% of the time, once you get started, you finish. Okay. So just start.
Start it.
You'll be fine.
I've heard that, feeling nervous and like going out of your comfort zone makes you a better person. So
True.
I just force myself to do stuff.
Yep.
Even if I have diarrhea all day prior,
Nervous poops.
like just
Somebody wrote me and they
Just
said,
do it.
every time I've been nervous, things have gone good. It's when I've been overly confident with no nerves that usually something goes wrong. I'm like,
yeah.
Ooh,
It's interesting.
That's a good point.
I guess maybe you prepare a little bit more if you're nervous and make
Yeah,
sure
maybe.
you're good to go.
Totally.
Or if you're like, I got this.
You're
Looks like you
"Eh."
have a roll or a cookie or something in your bag.
Who, me?
Yeah, what is that? Oh, it's a makeup brush.
Roll.
I'm like, what the hell is that? I kept looking at it.
Ashley's like,
Just
are you
a
going
roll.
to share
You're
or?
gonna share that cookie?
Yeah. Did you say steak?
You say steak.
Erica said,
Yes, thank you.
all seasons change, and in each season of life, something different, it will drive you. I love that. So true. We are lucky in Australia. We get 4 weeks annual leave and 10 sick days a year, so we get rest.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be nice.
That's freaking awesome.
and all paid by company. Yeah, that's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. Oh, see, I love companies that take care of you.
Lean with it.
But Linda says, lean with it, rock. Oh, lean with it, rock with it.
Like,
I was
lean
thinking of my
into it.
son, Rock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lean with it, rock with. That's right. A. Murphy, never been not nervous, so I wouldn't know. LOL.
It's true. I get nervous for everything. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Like Molly said, I think it's a good thing. I think,
Yeah.
honestly, I think most people do. I really do.
Yeah.
Even the ones you see get up on stage and crush it. Like,
Yeah. You
I
go
bet
there
behind
nervous.
stage they're like, deep breaths, like doing whatever they do, like prep themselves. I think
Yeah.
everybody gets
Yeah.
nervous.
Did you guys ever watch Dance Moms?
No, I
No,
didn't.
Okay. Well,
either.
Ava's been watching it. It's on Disney, and so the main girl in like the beginning seasons, Maddie, do you remember Sia in her music videos, the dancer?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's her as she's gotten older. Anyway, when she got older, but Ava's loving it, and it was fun to like look up Maddie and see what she became. The things that she did as she got older. Anyway, so I'm sure
Aw.
she got nervous. So she talks about it a little bit. So it's interesting because she's amazing.
I was going to
So-
say, how are you? Where did this
Sorry,
come from?
that's
But
where
I
it
get
came from because she was talking about
It's like,
feeling-
Maddie, the dancer.
Guys.
It's cool to see her achieve
favorite
stuff.
color is bright yellow.
In my head, it all made sense. Okay,
Yeah, you
Snow
looped it
cone
around.
is
You looped it
strawberry.
around, but at first I was like, why did Ashley bring this up?
She loves.
She also gets
Mickey
nervous.
Mouse.
Okay.
It's just
Favorite character.
stop it. It all made sense.
And her nails are usually hot pink.
They are
So, anyways, I just kidding.
this one.
You did. You
I
brought
quit.
it back. You brought it back. That was great.
Okay, number 9. Emotions are not bad. Even the unpleasant ones have an appropriate place.
I love it.
Correct. This point kind of ties in with the first one. I want to touch particularly on negative emotions, though. Negative emotions are kind of like the brain's canary in a coal mine, a way to tip you off. That's something.
What the
isn't
hell
right.
is a
The
canary in a
writing.
coal mine?
I know.
Is it a bad? I
I
don't
gotta
know.
look it up.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Is it
Instead,
like
address.
a bird in a coal mine?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But
Don't
Right?
shoot the messenger. Instead, address the issue. Ask yourself, what is causing these bad feelings?
Yeah.
it's an early indicator of potential danger or failure.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Oh.
what the hell?
Oh, what kind of like?
This last one you're gonna really love.
Am I? It's gonna really. This is gonna be
This is
the
the
biggest.
biggest.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe I am
gosh.
drunk. You're not drunk, Belinda. Unless we all are too, and we know Molly isn't. So
There's a little something in these ices tonight. You
yeah,
know?
what'd you put in
Where
there?
did my drink go?
You? Oh, I thought you meant this. I was like,
You're like, you ate it all.
Ate it all. So I mean, man, let your kids feel emotions, guys. That's
Oh,
that's
see,
what their
look,
tips
A.
are.
Murphy. When they had coal mines, they would have canaries because they are sensitive to oxygen levels. So they would die when it was dangerous, and the miners would know they had needed to leave. Okay,
Oh,
see?
there you
Thank
go.
you.
Thanks, A. Murphy.
Learn something new every day.
Look at that.
I know,
Look at
I
the,
love
look at
that.
the bright side. We learned something
I know.
today.
Hey,
That's
I'm
great.
not mad about this. Not one bit.
I was
Okay.
just confused.
This
Yeah.
is deep.
Yeah.
Imagine you're an orange.
Whoa. What?
What is it? What's going on?
I feel squishy.
History, a hyper focus for me. Oh, you're talking about imagining you're an orange?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're an orange, everybody.
Okay.
Yes, the fruit.
I smell delicious.
Round, citrusy,
Squishy.
summer, juicy.
Mm-hmm.
An orange might be perfectly ripe. Not rotten, no blemishes. I'm feeling this.
Okay.
Let's get into the people still might prefer an apple.
Oh,
People might have preferences.
no
and
way.
That's okay.
I like grapes.
Like grapes.
I like lamp.
You
I
could
love lamp.
What?
I love
Yes,
lamp.
I-
You don't know?
From Anchorman.
Yes, I
Oh,
love
it's been
lamp.
too long.
It's just like very
Guys,
random.
I finally just rewatched Step Brothers. It had been so long.
Oh,
Matthew said something from Step Brothers. I was like, Matthew, isn't that from Step Brothers? He's like, yeah. I'm like, have you seen that? He goes, clips. I'm like, oh,
you said what?
clips of it. Like,
Oh,
I was like,
dude, that's one of the best comedies of all time.
puts his nutsack on his drums.
I told you. Don't touch my drum
Wait,
set.
are we done with the orange?
No, oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Back into the
I'm
orange
an
drum
orange.
set. Mind.
Imagining.
Orange drum set is what I just said.
Yeah, you
did.
did.
Okay.
I don't.
People have preferences, and that's okay. Don't assume there's something wrong with you. Good help. We're gonna okay, Alfie's who wrote Good Grief. We're gonna talk, buddy. This was rough.
Who's Alfie?
That was
The
not a
ballet
way to close.
dancer.
That was not a strong close, but
Belly dancer.
Listen,
Alfie the belly
Alfie
dancer.
the belly dancer. But to sum it up, you are perfect just the way you are. Okay,
We've talked about this before.
we have bringing it back, circling back to self-confidence. So
If you have self-confidence, you're good. You're an
You're
orange, you're a grape, you're a
Gucci.
banana, you're whatever you want to be.
you could be a
lamp.
kiwi. Yeah, you could be a freaking lamp, man. You could be whatever you want.
Hey,
You could be a canary in a coal mine.
It could be. You probably don't want to be.
Get out before you suffocate.
That's right.
Just don't
Hey.
be the dead one.
I'm an onion
I'm
like
an
Shrek.
onion like Shrek.
Got
I've
layers.
got layers.
What the?
What?
Yeah. We don't
Keeping
know.
it fresh. You never know what you're gonna get over here.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean?
That's why you
we're
gotta.
more like a box of chocolates is what we are.
You never know what you're
Gonna
I'm not even gonna
get,
try. Yeah.
Life
That's
is
like
like
give
a
up.
box of chocolates.
Wait, what were you going to say? Congratulations. to?
She hasn't even dropped an F-bomb. Our producer left again.
Whoa.
Did I not drop one?
No.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
I feel so
Oranges.
refreshed. Yeah, I want an orange now.
Smell delicious.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, is that the end?
I
Are
think
we
that's
done?
it,
Okay,
guys.
I have to go over to the producer desk. Hold on.
Hold on. Well,
Goodbye,
you got to say
everybody.
bye first.
I say bye.
We love y'all. Thank
Love
you
you.
so much. Next time it will be Ashley. So, hey,
Or like a
before she
parfait.
closes us, like a parfait, baby. Drop some any suggestions for next week. You do? Okay.
Or weeks.
Or weeks, next weeks.
We still need to get the guys on here.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to have a Dad's Take 5 episode.
Yep. There's your first teaser. Dad's Take 5 will be taken over at some point. LOL just came in time to tell you about the canaries.
Yes, thank you for teaching us about the
Yeah,
canaries.
we needed that. We had no idea.
We did need that in our lives. And
Right,
I'm going to use
so-
that, and everybody's going to look at me
Right?
like,
Right? It's not like a canary in a coal mine. They're gonna be like, what? That would be a good Father's Day episode. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yes.
Dad's Take 5 for Father's Day. We do like that idea. We do like that. Okay, well, we've got Dad's Take 5 and more about canaries on the table for upcoming topics. So stay tuned. Thank y'all. We love you. Till next time.
peace.